Welcome to my week-long journey exploring the world of AI-powered side hustles. For the next 7 days, I'll be diving into different ways people are making money online using artificial intelligence. From content creation to digital services, I'll test out popular AI tools and platforms to see what's hype and what's real. My goal? To find out how much a regular person can actually earn in just 1 week, starting from scratch. Whether you're curious about passive income or looking for a flexible side gig, join me as I share the ups, downs, and everything in between. Before jumping in, I spent some time researching the most talked about AI side hustles. I signed up for several platforms, including AI writing assistants, image generators, and automated business tools. Setting up accounts was pretty straightforward, but I quickly realized that each platform has its own learning curve. I made sure to read the guidelines and watched a few tutorials to avoid rookie mistakes. Preparation is key, and I wanted to give myself the best shot at earning real money. With everything ready, I set my expectations and got ready for day one. On the first day, I focused on AI-powered content writing. Using a popular writing assistant, I took on small freelance gigs, blog posts, product descriptions, and even a short story. The AI made the process much faster, but I still had to edit and personalize the output. Clients appreciated the quick turnaround, and I managed to earn my first few dollars. However, competition was fierce, and rates varied a lot. Still, it was a promising start, and gave me confidence to try more complex tasks in the coming days. For day 2, I explored AI image generation. I used a well-known tool to create custom graphics and illustrations, offering them on freelance marketplaces. The demand for unique visuals is high, especially for social media and marketing. Some clients wanted quick logo concepts, while others needed detailed artwork. The AI sped up the creative process, but I had to tweak the images to match client requests. I earned a bit more than yesterday, but realized that standing out requires both creativity and good communication. On the third day, I tried automated transcription services. Using AI-powered tools, I transcribed audio files for podcasters and businesses. The software handled most of the heavy lifting, but I had to proofread and correct errors. Accuracy was crucial, especially for technical content. The pay per file wasn't high, but the volume of work made up for it. This side hustle was less creative but steady, and I started to see how combining multiple gigs could boost my total earnings. Day 4 was all about social media automation. I used AI tools to schedule posts, generate captions, and analyze engagement for small business clients. The automation saved hours of manual work, and clients loved the consistent posting. However, creativity was still needed to craft engaging content. I offered package deals for weekly management, which brought in a decent chunk of income. This hustle showed me the value of combining AI efficiency with a personal touch. On day 5, I experimented with AI voiceover tools. These platforms can generate realistic voice recordings from text, perfect for ads, explainer videos, or audiobooks. I offered quick turnaround voiceovers on freelance sites. The technology was impressive, but clients often requested customizations for tone and packing. I learned that while AI can handle the basics, human input is still important for quality. This gig brought in some extra cash and was a fun change of pace. For day 6, I set up AI chatbots for small businesses. These bots handle customer inquiries, book appointments, and even process orders. I used user-friendly platforms to build and customize bots based on client needs. The setup process was straightforward, but making the bots sound natural took some trial and error. Clients appreciated the improved customer service, and I earned setup fees plus a small monthly retainer. This side hustle had great long-term potential. On the final day, I offered AI-powered research services. Using advanced tools, I gathered data, summarized reports, and created market overviews for clients. The AI sped up the process, but I had to verify facts and organize the findings. This gig paid well for specialized topics, but required attention to detail. By the end of the day, I realized that combining AI with human expertise creates the best results and the highest earnings. Throughout the week, I kept a detailed log of my earnings from each side hustle. Some days were more profitable than others, and the income varied depending on the type of work and client demand. I noticed that gigs requiring more customization or expertise paid better, while automated tasks brought in steady but smaller amounts. By tracking everything, I could see which hustles were worth continuing and which ones might need more effort or a different approach. Not everything went smoothly. I faced challenges like stiff competition, platform fees, and the need to constantly adapt to client feedback. Some tasks took longer than expected, and a few clients were hard to please. I also had to balance my time between learning new tools and actually doing the work. These obstacles taught me the importance of patience, persistence, and flexibility when trying out new side hustles. Looking back, The most successful side hustles were those that combined AI efficiency with a personal touch. Clients valued quick delivery, but they also wanted quality and customization. Services like content writing, image generation, and chatbot setup brought in the most income, especially when I went the extra mile to meet client needs. The key takeaway: AI can open doors, but human creativity and effort still make a big difference. Some side hustles didn't live up to the hype. Automated tasks with little room for customization, like basic transcription or bulk image generation, paid less and felt repetitive. I also found that relying solely on AI without adding value made it harder to stand out. These experiences taught me to focus on gigs where I could offer something unique, rather than just competing on speed or price. After 7 days of experimenting with AI side hustles, it's time to reveal my total earnings. I made more than I expected, but it wasn't all easy money. The final amount reflected the effort, creativity, and adaptability I put into each gig. While some tasks paid just a few dollars, others brought in much more. Overall, the experience was eye-opening and showed me the real potential and limitations of making money with AI. Wrapping up my week, I learned that AI side hustles can be a great way to earn extra income, but they're not a get-rich-quick scheme. Success depends on choosing the right gigs, adding your own value, and being willing to learn and adapt. If you're thinking about trying AI-powered side hustles, start small, experiment, and focus on what you enjoy. With the right approach, you might be surprised at what you can achieve in just 7 days.